Nice to have your company on this edition of Racing to Win. The penultimate race at Sha Tin is Class 2 company. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Tolo Harbour. 1,400 metres. Encouraging has won his last three. Of course, he dead heated at the Valley, but it still counts as a win. And he's drawn barrier 3 for Derek Long, who has had the one win from 3 rides on the horse. World record Dragon General, Lobo's Legend, draws barrier 1 on this occasion. Kobe Boy is coming back from a bleeding attack in late November. Lean Perfection down to Gold Win, chasing a high achievement bonus, as is Tornado Twist and King Opie. Assimilate actually ran quite well behind Full of Beauty last start, and Precious Ship is edging closer to a drop in grade. And New Asia Sunrise and Regency Bobo, both back and forth to Chunfa in prep for this race, which is a good contest, Tom, and encouraging. He's been right there at his last few. He's got another good barrier. Yeah, he's down in gate 3 this time, so he should get a perfect run behind Regency Bobo, who had an awful run last time out. He drew wide and couldn't get in, couldn't even get forward on that occasion, Regency Bobo. So he's drawn in gate 2. He'll go forward, no doubt. Goldwyn's drawn wide. He's likely to go forward. King Opie should be right on their hammer as well with that nice lightweight. And Tornado Twist, the interesting one, another situation for Moreira to get him in. Yeah, exactly. Encouraging goes nicely here this morning. He's on a roll now, 3 out of 3 in his last 3 starts, so he's going very well. Barrier 3, he should get a nice run once again and could even lead. Lean Perfection, he's a nice winner 2 starts ago, backed it up with a good placing behind Full of Beauty and not quite a strong form race. You can see he's under decent wraps here as he comes down, so another one that's going nicely enough. And the other one we're going to have a look at here is Regency Bobo, Vincent Harboard. He's allowed to stride out here this morning, travels nicely and works well as well, so no problems with Regency Bobo. All right, well, we've mentioned his name already on numerous occasions throughout the program. Let's go to an interview now with Edward Sadler. He caught up with the new apprentice, of course, indentured to Frankie Law, Alfred Chan.
Alfred, you ride King Opie on Sunday. He's won 4 times this season. He's been in great form. This was a nice ride for your first day?
Yeah, he's a pretty quiet horse and then easier to control. And then, as you said, he's in great order. And then plus 10 pounds less, so carry 107. The draw is not too bad in the middle, which is I expected, better than drawing wide, so should be a good chance.
This is your first day of race riding coming up in Hong Kong. You've had experience in New Zealand and Australia as part of your training. Just tell us a bit about your experience prior to coming back here.
Actually, I learned a lot the basic riding skills, and then without those, I probably couldn't make it back to Hong Kong here today. And I'm very grateful that I've been sent to overseas and let me learn a lot about horse riding, so I'm quite happy with it.
I believe you used to be interested in sailing. How did the interest in horse racing and becoming a jockey come about, Alfred?
Because I like sport, and then I don't like sit in the office, so I would rather just doing some sport and with my career, so better than sit in the office, yeah.
You've got 6 rides for your first day of race riding on Sunday. Are you confident you can win a race on your first day?
I'm just normal, like face it normally. Just don't give myself too much pressure, otherwise I probably would mess it. So just normal.
Are you nervous at all ahead of the big day?
Nervous, a little bit nervous is good, but not too much, yeah. So it's good.
Well, nice to hear there from the young apprentice Alfred Chan. We wish him all the best for his debut here in Hong Kong. He's had a nice grounding, guys, as we mentioned earlier. Yeah, he certainly has. He sent out a tweet earlier today that he's looking forward to getting in the saddle. It's been a month since he's had a race day ride, so I think the hashtag was bring it on or something like that. Right. You've seen him in the morning, Pauls? Yeah, and he rides really well with what I've seen, just in track work. So, look, he looks good, and he's definitely going to have his opportunity here. £10 claimers are gold here, aren't they? Well, with those Frankie Law runners, the way they're going, how dangerous will they be? Exactly. Yeah. Rides at £105 as well, and seemed to talk very well too there to Edward Sadler. It was great to hear from him. Let's move on to Lean Perfection and Assimilate. I thought Assimilate ran well here, and we know Lean Perfection is finally starting to put his better form on the board.
Yeah, his last two starts have shown that him there, and it's a nice form race, this one. Behind Full of Beauty, hit the line very strongly. Assimilate, I thought, hit the line strongly, and they're putting blinkers on him.
Yeah, they are, and he has won with blinkers over 1,400 metres, and that was at Canberra in Australia. So he got home pretty well. He was over the 1,200 metres in this race, so I think he's a live chance in the race.
All right, let's go to world record. Now, we know he can be the blowout type of horse, and a lot of the time he's where he is in this trial before he starts to build the revs late and steamrolls the opposition. It can happen. It's happened a lot in the past. Is he going to make things tough, or are things going to be tough for him to do that now off 96, Paul?
Yeah, I think so. With the big weight, he's got to carry 130 pounds. Barrier 13's not going to be a problem because he gets back anyway. And look, when he did beat Super Rich that time, I think there was
in the track.
Yeah, it was rain as well, wasn't it? So other than that, he's been running okay. But look, I'm going to leave him out in this.
Look, a little preview there of his potential race day performance, wasn't it, Tom?
It certainly was. That's what he does. He makes the race exciting.
Kobe Boy did bleed back on the 25th of November. He's bled twice, which is unfortunate because he has some ability.
He does, and that's Beauty Generation in front there, 8 trigrams there as well. You've got, I think, Denozo possibly there. Also, or Eagle Way, one of them anyway, but he finished off nicely on this occasion, Kobe Boy. He's had only the 3 starts this campaign, but he's won 2 in his career, and he's placed second in another couple of races. So his trials have been okay, I thought, leading into this.
Yeah, it's worth noting too, he's got a very good fresh record. So that's in his favour, Kobe Boy. Right, tips for this race, Paul? I'm
going to go with King Opie on top here. With that Alfred Chan's claim, he's come in a really, really super lightweight. Blinkers go on for the first time. I think he can get a really nice run. So I think Alfred Chan can win this race. King Opie to beat, encouraging. Tornado Twist, he misses the start. That's his problem. And Assimilate, 11, 1, 10, 12.
On top for me is King Opie as well. He looks incredibly dangerous with that lightweight. He's had a terrific season, 4 wins from 8 starts. He's only missed a top 4 placing on one occasion. Assimilate's my value runner for the day. Tornado Twist and Lean Perfection. Play the trio. We'll put in the 11 and we'll play around with the 2, 6, 10 and 12.
Yeah, grew up in Kowloon, Alfred Chan, and we wish him all the best on race day. I didn't put him in the tips here, but it's a good solid race and he's no doubt got a great chance. We've got one more to preview on this edition of Racing to Win. That's race 10, and that is next.